What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Might and Magic Elemental Guardians. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright, guys, so, global launch happened yesterday? I think it was a day ago. So there's a bunch of new events going on right now for the new people that joined. The pre-registration gift, not super hot. He does look cool because I like the android dude, but he's not really useful. But anyways, you've got a new event here for summoning out 150 creatures. It's a month long, so it should be doable by everybody, hopefully. I'm going to try to get it done. I don't know. It's still a lot of creatures. I'm going to have to buy a lot of Soulstones. And then there's a ton of events for I guess, the first month of play. Evolving creatures, spending energy, collecting daily missions, all that good jazz. And if you complete all of those, you get a free legendary Soulstone. So it's something I think every new player should be focusing on, is getting those new missions finished. But today, the point I wanted to do, what I wanted to get to, was summoning out some Soulstones. I've had some for a while, and this is a great opportunity to use them, because they're actually going to be kind of beneficial to me. So we've got, in our bag, 25 epic soulstones. We got 2 of which are in shard form. We've got a bunch of minor soulstones. I don't know if I want to use those, to be honest, because I kind of use those to like speed complete dailies, just boom boom done, open a couple chests, boom boom done. But we do have some chests to open as well, so I think we're going to start with the chests. I've got 2 medium chests. I've never opened a medium chest. Normally you need a legendary key to open one. I can't remember where I got it from. I think it was an achievement mission I got some from, but whatevs. We got a couple, so we're going to open them up. You've got a 60% chance for common items, 35% chance for uncommon, and a 5% chance for rare items. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get in the hot medium chest. Open. Open sesame. So we've got a glyph here, which is a strength glyph with defense on it. I don't know how well that's going to be used early on, but We got some uncommon creature fragments. I actually need those. There's a really good creature that's you can buy with those. You'll see maybe soon. Open the second one up here, like so. Go ahead. Become a thing. Boom. Magical book, that's always good. I like those. You need them for a lot of stuff, so it's great to get them. A destruction glyph. I'm not using a lot of those yet. I've actually kind of changed my glyph using up a little bit. Because I've found some problems in my teams, but it's alright. It's alright. We're making things happen. And now we're going to go in and we're going to summon the balls out of some epic soulstones, because I need some 2-star creatures, 3-star creatures, and some 4-star creatures. I think we'll start over here at the fragments. The odds here, if you guys don't know, 91% of the time you're getting a 2-star hero or creature. It's not a terrible deal. A lot of the 2-star creatures can actually get you to farming like really high up in the glyph dungeons, as long as you obviously evolve them and upgrade them and rank their skills up. You got an 8% chance for 3 stars, nat 3 stars, which is pretty nice. And then you've got a 0.6 chance at a 4 star. So statistically, we're not going to get a 4-star, but if we do, I'll be okay with it. I'll totally be okay with that happening. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to summon this dude out. We're going to actually summon like 20 of these dudes out. So hopefully we get something good. Like, I don't know if this ghost is all right. It's not bad. It's a purge. Ooh. Doesn't seem terrible. Oh, an enemy. Okay. Okay. I was thinking, if that's an AoE, that's not bad. But purge isn't terrible. All enemies. Reduce resistance and then attacks them. That's not terrible. I think that's an alright nat 2. Not a god one, but it's okay. Go ahead and open this other one up like so. It's going to be hot. I hope we get something really good. That's kind of that's the hope. Obviously, that's always the hope, right? Basilisk, this is actually a really good guy. I've already got one. But he's got an AoE poison, which I kind of underestimated poison in the beginning because I was like, it doesn't do a lot of damage. I was just trying to nuke my way through things. Turns out, poisoning things is a really effective way of killing like things with tons of health, because it does damage based on max HP. So it's actually pretty handy, not to mention his second attack here is going to have a Petrify and a decreased resistance attached to it, which is really, really nice. So he's actually an all-around a great nat 2. He's one I'm probably actually going to build all the way up if I can. Unless I get something really great in the meantime, then I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to open up these 25 one by one, hopefully get something fantastical. You'll know if you're getting something, I think, 3... Oh, freaking yeah, baby. Okay. All right. You wonder why Wrath's excited for a nat 2 blue naked chick. If you look closely, you might be able to see some nips. You might. It's a thing. She's pretty much butt naked. There's butt cheeks back there. But anyways, I don't know why that's important, but it totally is. Her second skill here, it's a small regeneration. It's not huge, only 15% for 2 turns, but it's reusable in only 3 turns. That is awesome. You can heal your team very rapidly with her, and her last skill is an AoE chance to blind, which means you're going to probably save your team from taking damage while you damage enemies a little bit, but you're also getting that heal every 3 turns. Really, really good Nat 2 healer. One I would say definitely worth investing in if you've got her. She's really good. One of the better ones. So I'm actually really excited I got that. That makes me happy. But maybe we'll get something 3 or higher. You never know. Okay, so what happens if you're getting like a 3 or 4 star hero is there'll be a little bit of lightning around the little thing as it spins, like kind of lightning out. That means you're getting something 3 or 4 star. Rune Sentinel. I don't know about this guy. Taunts all enemies and decreases their attack. That can be a decent tank for you. How 5 turns. I don't know how many skill ups it takes to reduce that down. Shield 300 health over self, increasing base amount on his own defense. All right, maybe. Not terrible. So you can take a punch for your team. So a decent tank, I guess, for 2 star. There are better. Hopefully I can get one of those. That would be fantastic. Oh, there's lightning. There's lightning. We're getting something decent. A druid. This is a fire druid. Makes all allies immune to harmful effects, increases their defense and speed, and increases received healing effects. Wowzers, that's a lot of pluses for your team. Regenerates an ally by 15% of their max HP and increases their speed for 2 turns. That's a pretty solid support right there. Man, that is good. I'm happy with that. That's actually a decent pickup. Let's keep going. We've got 22 more to go. Can we get something crazy? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we can get. The Snake Fly, I've already got it. It's kind of a single target nuke, but without damage over time, I don't know if I'm really sold on it. I thought about building it early on, but I don't know. I don't know if I will. Keep going here. The Grass Nymph, not Nymph. It's Nymph. It's Earth, I guess. Right, Earth. I always call it grass because it's a leaf. I've actually been using her as my main healer. Her heal takes longer. It's 5 turns, but it's a little bit higher of regeneration. I've been using her as a healer. She's not bad. If you get her, she can definitely substitute for the Water Nymph, and her second attack's going to steal a beneficial effect from an enemy, which can actually be kind of helpful when you're fighting bosses to get like attack buffs or defense buffs. If you can steal that off of them, it keeps them from dealing more damage or taking less, and it kind of just helps buff your team a little bit. So that's actually not a bad one. I've been using her, so thumbs up approval from Wrath. She's all right. Hopefully we can get another Nat 3. Or yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe a Nat 4. I don't know. I don't know about the Water Snake Fly. HP drain, removes beneficial effect from all enemies. That's not terrible. Kind of a purge. 50% chance of poisoning an enemy. It's a little bit low. It does lower turn bars. Could be a thing. Could be a thing. Maybe a build. Maybe a build for early on. Not seeing lightning. It's okay. There's a lot of decent Nat 2s. The Wind Griffin? He's alright, he's alright. Maybe later when you get way good runes, you can use like single target newts, but of course, when you're getting to those really great runes, you're probably going to have Nat 3 and Nat 4 to take their place. Maybe not. Stone Guard, I've actually already got this guy. He's the wind one. He's not bad. You get him. I think you get him for free early on. He's like the first one you get. But he does have an AoE chance to taunt, which is kind of nice. Plus, he regenerates himself. So if you build this guy up early with HP and defense, he can tank a lot of the content for you because he's got a lot of HP and a lot of defense. I don't know if I want to use him because he's not really great for tanking for your whole team or actually buffing your whole team. He kind of just does things on his own. Ooh, a mini golem. Hot. An earth mini golem. What's he got going on for him? Attack with it taunts, decreases their attack. It's a single target. That's okay. Generates own HP, refills own turn bar. Not a bad tank, I guess, because he can take one person's attention off your team. But no AoE buff kind of stinks. Not gonna lie, it does kind of stink one. Curses them, disabling 20% HP. I don't know how well that actually works. That might work decent on bosses, I don't know. Just knocking out 20% of the HP in one hit doesn't seem bad. I don't know, though. Seems a little bit sketchy. It seems early on what you really need is a lot of support and like one person to do actual damage. Earth Harpy, not a fan. She's alright, boosts speed and refills turn bars. But she's not really that great. She doesn't really buff your team too much, in my opinion. I'm not going to build one. You might. Another Snakefly. That's alright. Getting duplicates isn't a bad deal. You can always use them to feed things. You know what I'm saying? Upgrade skills. Bright Fawn, I believe I already have this one. All allies immune to negative effects for 1 turn, increases their attack and defense for 2 turns. It's pretty solid, but isn't a 7-turn cooldown, which means it doesn't come around very often. And then she decreases an enemy speed for 3 turns. Not a bad support. Like, it's not terrible, but it's a really, really long cooldown on that 3rd skill. So maybe build it if you don't have anything else that can kind of... Because debuffing speed, if you guys don't know, is actually pretty important, especially for bosses, because the slower they are, the less attacks they get. Ooh, I just snagged that one right out. Didn't even spin. Arcane Bird. I've already got this one too. I'm not really big on it. But hey, you might be. Not my jam. Not my jam at all. I'm looking for some more lightning here. I mean, 91% of the time we won't get it. The Fire Djinn. Also not bad for poisons. It's got an AoE poison, but it also decreases accuracy. It's reusable on 5-turn cooldown. I think you can get it down to 4 with skill ups. But her second attack is actually going to be both an attack and defense break for the enemy. That's pretty powerful, reusable in 3 turns. I don't know if the skill up actually knocks it down another one. It might be 3 turns all the time. But either way, hitting a boss with defense break and attack break is really, really helpful because obviously they're not going to hit you very hard and you hit them much harder. Actually a really solid first build for your damage if you go poisons. I've learned, even like when you're doing with poison, you don't need to focus crazy high on attack. You just kind of need to make them last. So giving them HP and defense is actually kind of important, even on your damage dealer, so he doesn't die. Your whole team can constantly keep buffing. He keeps dropping poison. Eventually, enemies just die. It takes a little longer to kill things, but you can kill harder content because you're not getting nuked down to death. So we're down to the last 10 here. No lightning on this one either. Sad face. Young Griffin of the Water Nature. I don't know. I'm not super hyped about it. Not super hyped about the Water Griffin. Another water snakefly. Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. Don't screw me. Don't screw me. Ah, lightning. That's what I'm talking about, game. Give me something good. The Bunraku Samurai. What does he do? Teams up 2 allies to attack an enemy, increases attack of all allies for 1 turn. I could see that. Increases own attack and chance of an enemy receiving a critical attack for 2 turns, then attacks that enemy. That could be decent for like just nuking somebody down. He seems like a single target kind of nuke. Maybe not a bad build. Maybe not a bad build. I don't know about him yet. Like I said, right now, I don't have good enough glyphs to just build like outright nukes. I tried. It didn't really work that well for me. So instead, I'm kind of going poison and lots of defense. Black Fang Rogue, HP drain. Not bad. Helps her stay alive, I guess, a little bit. Mute. It's all right. It's not super great. It's mildly useful. But no poison. At this point, I'm thinking poison's almost a little OP, so I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of liking the poison. Run this one out here, see what we get here. Another Wind Griffin. Not super stoked about the Wind Griffin. I'm not going to lie. Fire Pixie? Ooh, attacks an enemy. And poisons him twice for 2 turns. That's actually pretty nasty. The double poison means they lose 20% of their health each turn. That's pretty nasty. Plus 6% chance of confusing them for 2 turns. That's not bad either. Removes 3 beneficial effects if they are affected by any harmful effect. What? Oh, so you have to be affected by a harmful effect to remove a positive effect. So it's almost a purge, but maybe not. I don't know. Might be not a bad, like, backup attacker if you run 2 poison units, because that poison enemy twice is actually pretty powerful. I don't know, though. I don't know if I'll actually get her built. We'll get another one going here. No lightning means 2. The mini golem, the water mini golem, grants body shield to an ally for 3 turns and increases their turn by. That's not bad. You can save somebody from dying. Attacks enemy with an attack increase based on own max HP. If it's critical, freezes for 1 turn. I don't know. He does save 1 person, but it's better for your tank to kind of tank for everybody. So I don't know about that, dude. There is a farmable golem that is pretty solid, so we'll see about that, if we can pick one of those up eventually. Fire Imp, I've actually been using this guy a little bit. I used him as a nuke, of course, because that's what his skill set is. He gets an enemy hunted, which means they take increased damage. He also increases his own crit damage for 2 turns, and he recovers the turn. This here is going to attack an enemy with attack increase based on the enemy's speed. If the attack is critical, he recovers the turn, and then he attacks just basically. So you can actually attack like 3 times in a row. You make them weak, boost your crit damage. If you crit, you're going to hit really hard, and then your basic attack crits as well. He's been doing pretty good at that, but the higher I'm getting into the content, the more he's getting just absolutely obliterated because I don't have cleansers and enough support in my team, so I'm kind of dumping him out for now. But he wasn't bad early on. He does a pretty decent amount of damage if you build him with crit, because he has to crit. If he doesn't crit, he's not doing that great. Here we go. The Gargoyle Whelp. I've got this guy already. He doesn't seem that great. I'm not really a big fan. He attacks an enemy with only a 75% chance of poisoning them twice, so I guess he could be an off damage dealer. Lowers turn bar of an enemy, that's always kind of nice, and decreases their crit chance and defense. Like I said, he's not a horrible, he's like a mid-range, like almost a support kind of attacker. You might be able to make a build out of him. You might be able to. I don't know. Last one here. Can we get something great? No lightning. Sad face. Sad face. A Sphinx Kitten. Attacks enemies, increases their speed and lowers turn bar. That's not bad. I don't know about that one, but I do believe we've got some events completed from that. We've got summon a 2-star creature one time. Did that. 2 of them did that. Did 4 of them as well. Did 6. Boom. And I also did 8. So we've already got another epic Soulstone to use. We're 22 out of 31 for this legendary Soulstone. I should absolutely be able to get it. I'm hoping that I can. That would be obviously ideal, of course. So we're going to go ahead, jump in here. We're going to summon this last epic Soulstone out. Hope for something lightning-based. Nope, just a regular. But that's all right. You can get some good Nat 2s. Wind Nymph. Yeah, I think everybody gets this one to start with. She's your first healer. She only heals 1 ally with a chance to paralyze on her second skill. To be honest, she's not a really good support, at least not in my experience. You're definitely better off trading her out for the Earth Nymph or the Water Nymph as soon as possible. I don't even know about the Fire Nymph. I've never actually looked at it. Let's go ahead and use up these mini fragments. You never know. We might get a decent thing. Usually you get 1 stars, but it's no big deal. Centaur. I don't think any 1 stars are actually worth investing anything in. Like, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it. It was like, that could be something. That could be something. I'm usually like, that could be food. That could be food. So that's what they're going to be probably. I just want to get these fragments finished out of the way. Like so. Come on. Skeleton Archer. There we go. So we got all the fragments used up, all the epic Soulstones. So we've got 31 new creatures, a lot of Nat 2s. Like I said, this is what I've been kind of using. This chick here, I put the appeasement glyphs on her. Obviously, all these are going to get stripped off of her now, and they're going to go on to the Water Nymph because she's a much better healer. Kind of debating picking this one up. I mean, she seems pretty solid. And knocking out this chick. So this is what I've been using for my defense support right now. She's got the increased defense and attack, plus her second skill is a chance to freeze, which is kind of nice. It can save your butt. But this chick here being able to make all your allies immune to harmful effects, increasing their defense and their speed. Also, they received healing for 2 turns. That's really powerful in a support sense. 6-turn cooldown. I don't know what the skill ups are like. We can always check, I guess. Skill up. Cooldown time -2, so you get down to every 4 turns. That's not bad. Here we get the regen going up 15% plus a -1 cooldown. Not bad. That could be pretty decent. Pretty solid, I guess, secondary healer, but also with defense built in. I might make a build out of this one for surezies. We'll see. What's her evolution can do? Heal self, decreasing speed, +7 speed. What's she look like? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hot. Hot. Super hot. So I don't know about that. We might build her up. She seems pretty solid. Might replace the water chick here. But yeah, not a bad run. I'm pretty happy with what we got. I'm not upset about that at all. Worked pretty well for me. I got the water nymph, which I was actually going to show you guys when I was talking about those blue little crystals. You can pick one up, and like I said, with her heals the way they are, such a low cooldown. She's really nice. She's really nice. If you guys don't know where to get these fragments, you get them out of the Tower of Trials. It's kind of like Trial of Ascension? I think that's what it was called in Summoner's War, where you fight through waves after waves, like 100 floors, or 100 waves, 10 floors. That's what you get. You can use your things to get her. I would definitely recommend it. Really solid healer. I'm glad I got her. The one defense unit I was kind of hoping to pull that I didn't, you can actually farm. I think it's in the Sunken City. Yes, on advanced you can get the Wind Golem. He's got a really good defense buff on him, and he can keep it up really often. I think it's like a 3-turn cooldown to start with. I checked some stuff out yesterday. I was getting my booty hole smashed. When you're getting your booty hole smashed, your first step should be, what am I doing wrong? And that's what I did. Where's the golems? I gotta find the golems. Did I miss the golems? I'm looking. I'm seeing not the golems. Mini golem. We'll go wind. I know he's over here in wind. Actually, we got a water. That's water. Dumb. Did I pick up a water mini golem? I did. Click on that, then we'll go wind. Ah, see, genius. But he attacks me, inflicting great damage with damage increased based on own defense, which is nice. You're obviously going to build him tanky. 50% chance to lower the turn bar by 80%. Again, that's going to be a debuff for the enemy if you're draining their turn bar. That means they're not attacking as often, and his second skill here increases defense of all allies and their received healing effects for 2 turns, but it's reusable in 3 turns. I think the skill up for it actually makes it reusable in 2 turns, which means he can permanently keep a defense and healing buff on your team, which is really, really strong for a main tank on your team. So I'm going to try to farm this dude up. He doesn't look super hot there, but he gets bigger, and then he gets even bigger. So eventually, he's something really to work with. There's also, I think, a bird you can farm that's pretty good. But like I said, we're not going to go too crazy in details. I kind of want to do the summonings today, get some creatures. We'll do some gameplay and stuff probably in the future as I build my team up and kind of talk you through how I build my team, why I build them that way. I'm not the best at the game. I never claimed to be, but I do like playing it. So there we go, guys. That's going to be it for today, though. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please make sure smash that thumbs up button and show your support. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well and tell your friends about it because that definitely helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.